Now Bezalel also made the ark from shittim wood, having 2½ cubits in length, and 1½ cubits in width, and the height was also 1½ cubits. And he clothed it with the purest gold, inside and out. And for it he made a crown of gold all around, casting 4 gold rings at its 4 corners, 2 rings on one side, and 2 on the other. Likewise, he made bars from shittim wood, which he clothed with gold. And he placed them into the rings, which were at the sides of the ark, to carry it. He also made the propitiatory, that is, the oracle, from the finest gold, 2½ cubits in length, and 1½ cubits in width. And then 2 cherubim of ductile gold, which he positioned at the 2 sides of the propitiatory. 1 cherub at the top of one side, and the other cherub at the top of the other side. The 2 cherubim were at each end of the propitiatory, spreading their wings, and protecting the propitiatory, and gazing toward it and toward one another. He also made the table from shittim wood, with a length of 2 cubits, and a width of 1 cubit, which had a height of 1½ cubits. And he surrounded it with the finest gold, and for it he made a ledge of gold all around. And for the ledge itself he made a polished crown of gold, 4 fingers high, and upon the same, another crown of gold. And he cast 4 gold rings, which he set at the 4 corners at each foot of the table, opposite the crown, and he placed the bars into them, so that the table could be carried. Likewise, the bars themselves he made from shittim wood, and he surrounded them with gold. And he made vessels for the diverse uses of the table, as well as the little cups, and bowls, and measuring cups, and the censers, from pure gold, in which the libations would be offered. He also made the lampstand, formed from the finest gold. The branches, bowls, and little spheres, as well as the lilies, proceeded from its bar. 6 on the 2 sides, 3 branches on one side, and 3 on the other. 3 bowls, the size of a nut, were on each branch, with little spheres and lilies, and 3 bowls, in the likeness of a nut, were on the other branch, with the little spheres together with the lilies. The workmanship of the 6 branches, which proceeded from the shaft of the lampstand, was equal. Now on the shaft itself were 4 bowls, the size of a nut, and little spheres together with each one, and lilies. And little spheres under 2 branches in 3 places, which together made 6 branches proceeding from one bar. Thus, both the little spheres and the branches were from the same thing, all hand-worked from the purest gold. He also made the 7 lamps with their candle snuffers, and the vessels where the candles would be extinguished, from the finest gold. The lampstand with all its vessels weighed a talent of gold. He also made the altar of incense from shittim wood, having 1 cubit on each of 4 sides, and in height, 2. From its corners proceeded horns. And he clothed it with the purest gold, with its grating, as well as the sides and the horns. And for it he made a crown of gold all around, and 2 gold rings under the crown at each side, so that the bars might be put into them, and the altar could be carried. Now the bars themselves he also made from shittim wood, and he covered them with layers of gold. He also composed the oil for the ointment of sanctification, and the incense, from the purest aromatics, with the skill of a perfumer.